So today we're going to be working on our 1972 Ford F100, aka Scrappy. A little bit about this truck. It's got a full QA1 5 to 7 inch drop kit on it. Front and rear kit. And for our wheel and tire combo, we got some nice Rocket Racing wheels with a Falcon 315 30R18 tires all the way around it. And behind that is a 12-inch Willwood brake kit. And we got some nice Boyd welding gas tank put in it. That's fit perfect for the truck. Going to the interior, we got Caribou seats, or Caribou, however you want to say that. We put a carpet kit in, and we got a steering column put in it. We got the brake booster and proportioning valve done on it, and all the brake lines routed everywhere. So everything for the steering's all done except for the steering shaft. I'm on the rocks, guys. Now we're working on putting this motor in it. We got a 5.3 LS for it that came out of one of the Jeeps we built a couple years back. And we're also hooking it to this 2-speed power glide. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, this 2-speed power glide was built for the Jeep. It's got all the best internals you can buy that TCI provides. It's got turbo 400 input shaft. It's 300M metal. It's rated for like 1500 horsepower. It can't handle 1500 horsepower, of course, because of this case. It is the stock case, and they're only good for, depends on how heavy your vehicle is, but for the Jeep, it was fine because it only weighed 2,500 pounds. But in the truck here, it'll be plenty. It's good for probably about 900 horsepower. This case, before you might have problems in the case cracking and stuff like that. For drag racing. Autocross, I think, will be totally fine. But yeah, it's got all the goodies in it. And the stall converter that we're putting in it is a 3300 stall for a big block for this motor, naturally aspirated. It kind of starts locking up around 3000. So should be just perfect for the track. Keep it in that power band. The cam needs to have that much stall converter in it. So it's got trans brake, it's got all the goodies for racing, for drag racing. We'll be hooking up that stuff to have a little bit of fun on the drag strip as well, so that's about it.
Alright, well without further ado, let's get right into it.
Alright, today, Hunked Out Racing, we're introducing the old Jeep motor into Scrappy. Scrappy, this is your new baby. This is your new heartbeat. This engine started out a 2000 Chevy Tahoe. It's been in the Jeep for 6 years. It's been a great engine. We've already went through it, changed the cam. The Jeep was never had power steering, so it was always just manual steering. So we went with the C5 Corvette front drive system. So later on, right about in this area here, will be a nice big supercharger to push this thing to its maximum power. She's about 500 horsepower now. It's going to be mated to a 2-speed power glide, which you're probably not going to see too many 2-speed power glides in autocross, but we're going to try it because that's what we got. And that's kind of how it got its name Scrappy, is because it is kind of scrappy looking. And it's been put together, besides just the suspension, all the little things inside came from another build. I don't have a whole lot of money to just buy another engine and buy all that stuff. We're working on it. So this is kind of our first autocross experience, and this is how we're going to do it. So we hope we got the right gearing. Hopefully the package should work pretty good. All in all, it should go pretty good. We want to put a 6-speed in it eventually. That's down the road. But right now, it'll be the first power glide you'll see in autocross probably.
Cool, we just got the motor in. That went in like a glove. That was so easy. Everything's super close in there. You might be able to put a piece of paper or two in there. But everything worked great. Motor mounts are nice. Everything's snug in there. It easily dropped the truck down 3 inches like we said. And she's sitting just about level. This thing looks sweet in there. So we're gonna get the motor mounts all actually put in. Just stuff them in there so we can see what it's gonna look like. All right, so as you guys saw, we got the motor in the truck. We got the belt on and we got the steering shaft in. That's not permanent, that's just kind of referencing where it's gonna go. We got to put the headers on from the old setup when it was in the Jeep, just to see where everything's gonna sit. We're starting to do all the wiring now, so we got the computer in and we're trying to tuck everything up and away so it's all hidden. The interior is kind of a mess right now because all the wires are kind of everywhere, and we're trying to use the original harness that was in the truck for all the headlights and directionals and stuff, so it's still a fully street legal truck. And in this next video we're going to be actually heading out to Sand Mountain this weekend. I'll be making a video on that. So that's it for now, and I'll see you later, Stinky.